presidential. Now we have sound. Guys, I have to be honest, I was in the midst of putting together one of my best intros in show history. I'm totally thrown now. I'm totally thrown. Do I repeat everything all over again? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I got Big Rig in the tech tonight. That's the first tech boner of the night. I'm in a bad mood. I started it 30 seconds ago. I was in a good mood. I was really putting something fierce together with this introduction. And I got Big Rig in the booth. He's got his hands off the steering wheel. He's looking at sex messages that he's been receiving in his DMs from all the fans that he gets from this show. And he doesn't unmute me. Host of the show doesn't get unmuted. Is this what we're dealing with now? Folks, I am James. You are you. We are here for another edition of At Home with James. We are live on Twitch. It is 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6:04 Pacific Standard Time. I have to thank you so much for being here. Season 2's premiere was last Monday, where we made our transition from 5 nights a week to 3 nights a week. We have a show, we take a break. We have a show, we take a break. And now we are in the second week of this new journey in which you and I are walking atop the Twitch mountain. Consider me your Sherpa, if you will, on this quest for the ultimate in entertainment. Folks, we have a show this Sunday morning. More on that a little bit later on. Who is on the show tonight? I'm going to tell you who is on the show tonight much later on. The one, the only, Mean Business is going to be here to take us through one of his new and exciting business ventures. And when I say new and exciting, I use those terms extremely loosely. Also, someone from the days of Instagram will be here. Lisa Palmieri will make her first Twitch appearance on this show. Very exciting. Also, in a couple moments, Carla Mah will be here. If you were not here last week, I have reason to believe that Carla has been recruited and has joined a cult. Now, I don't know what has happened, but we have been in touch. So apparently they allow their cult members or community members, as they would have you know them as, to use their mobile devices. Carla's coming up in a moment. On Monday, I told everyone about how I witnessed an employee of a restaurant masturbating furiously with their back to a window that went right out to Notre Dame Street. Today, I was walking to the Dollarama not more than an hour and a half ago because I wanted to buy a Twix bar. And anyone who knows anything about chocolate knows that Dollarama has the cheapest chocolate bars, 82 cents. Why would I spend $2 for a chocolate bar when I don't have to spend more than $1 for a chocolate bar? But that's besides the fact. I was across the street from this would-be restaurant, and I noticed that this gentleman was once again on his computer. Excited, I ran across the street. Then, disappointingly, I noticed that he was merely looking at YouTube. I like to believe that he was getting himself ready for an early evening crank. Now, Dave Kaufman was here a couple days ago, and he let everyone in on a secret hint as to what this restaurant was in which this person was masturbating like it was the last time he would be ever allowed to masturbate. Have you cracked the code? If you have cracked the code, I want for you to tell me right here in the chat. Also, speaking of the chat, speaking of Twitch, speaking of our followers, we now have the option to provide you the option of subscribing. What does that mean? It means not only do I thank you profusely, it means that you can donate to the show, and you can do this through your Amazon Prime account. Now, are you sitting there with your arms crossed saying, I don't know, what am I going to do? I'm going to give James money? This guy lives a pretty rich life. Look at all that Coke paraphernalia on the wall. What's he going to do with all this hot Twitch dollars? He's going to go buy more Coke signs? No, that's not what I'm going to do. First of all, as mentioned, I want to thank everyone who is subscribed and who has thrown us a couple dollars. Now, if you're asking, where is this money going to go? It goes right back into the show so we can give you a more well-rounded show experience. Because in case you've noticed, things have changed quite a bit from the days of Instagram Live. We've got graphics now. There are unpaid employees on this show. Folks, any money that comes in goes back into the show, in which you will be the beneficiary of. You're basically paying to be further entertained. Now, that's way better than spending your money on a $2 chocolate bar or buying food in a restaurant where the chef is masturbating to hardcore pornography at 8:30 at night. Now, imagine everything that I just said with a great tight intro off the top. You can't imagine it because it didn't happen because the tech big rig tonight was asleep at the wheel. Okay. I think we should get on with the show. Everyone in our channel right now watching, thank you for your donations. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. It is our goal tonight to give you one of the best shows in show history. And if we don't, I apologize. Let's begin. Our first guest is here every single week. I believe that they have been indoctrinated into a cult. Let us welcome the one and the only Carla Mah.
Cornholio, deep before my bunghole. Cornholio, deep before my bunghole.
Carla, how's it going?
Oh, James, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, you know, living that cornucopia life.
Yeah,
out
you're
on
living
the commune.
You're living a cornucopia utopia lifestyle in the commune. It looks like just such a lovely fall day, Carla.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful here. Oh, I'm so excited because tomorrow is the great harvest festival.
Oh, that sounds fun. Can you tell me what it means to be a participant in the Great Harvest Festival?
Well,
And does it have anything to do with group sex?
James.
Well,
James, you can't ask. I mean, I'll just skip right over that, but wow.
oh, that's a yes.
Well, no, that's not a hard yes. I mean,
so it's a soft yes.
I do.
There's going to be some group sex, but not full group sex.
Some people may participate in polyamorous love.
Mm-hmm.
They may, and that's their choice.
Yeah, that's great. I'm all for people choosing whatever pathway they want to find their ultimate pleasure and ultimate bliss, as long as it is not difficult for anyone.
No, but this has nothing to do with the festival. We celebrate the harvest moon, which falls tomorrow, October. Actually, if you should know, that doesn't happen all the time. That only happens every 3 years because usually the harvest moon falls in September. So this one's extra special.
Okay, of course, this is the last day of September. Tomorrow is the harvest moon, which falls on October 1st, which also indicates the beginning of the spookiest month of the year. And nothing sounds spookier than being in some type of isolated commune that you're in right now, Carla.
There's nothing spooky about it. In fact, oh, wow, I have some exciting news to share with you.
Please, indulge me.
I've been elected to be a Harvest Moon Queen.
Oh.
They even gave me a wand.
Okay, so yeah, can you bring that a little bit closer? Okay, so that looks like something someone would win in a carnival game.
It's hand-blown glass. This is artisan made.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you take me through what it means to be nominated for Harvest Queen?
That means everybody in the commune voted me to light the big structure in the field. So it's part of our ritual to let go of the past. You know, it's a big man that we have to burn.
Yeah, otherwise known as the big structure.
Yes, the big structure.
Yeah.
It's made out of
take me through what happens in the ceremony. You're nominated and hopefully you win the Queen of the Harvest Moon. You light the big structure. What follows as part of this harvest festival?
Well, then everybody has on a piece of paper all the things they would like to let go, and then they toss it in the fire. And then we eat good, like autumn fruits and cakes and things, and it's wild. We dance under the. Well, I haven't done it before. It'll be my first one, but I hear all sorts of fun things. There'll be music and games. I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I do a good job and I don't mess it up, because, you know, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with lighting this large structure that's been made. If I don't do it right, then maybe what if my torch goes out beforehand? if I don't light it evenly, then one side will be lopsided, and that could be very dangerous.
What if it
I
creates a
could ruin
large forest
everything.
fire?
Well, what if?
Yeah, what if people burn?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot
exactly.
of pressure.
There's a lot of concerns. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, I
just
can tell that you're nervous. I'll tell you what, the idea of trying to let go of the past, burn the past away, that sounds nice. I have no issue with that. It's the consensual abduction that you went through that I kind of have the most concerns
Oh my
with.
gosh, you keep bringing that up, but like I said, it was consensual. I signed up for Spirit Oracle Journey to take me up on this spirit quest, and so that I could find myself again.
Yeah. Now, someone in the chat right now, Real Sid Rock, who is the show's chief political correspondent, is I'm curious to know if this is something that appeals to you and some of your community members. Does this community, this cornucopia, believe in safe sex in the woods?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, that sounds great. That's encouraging to hear.
Be connected with nature. Wow, when you have the leaves falling around you and the sun glistening, oh, and the river trickling by, or under a whole sky of stars.
Yeah, the sweet sounds of group sex.
Oh my gosh, James, you're like obsessed or something.
Well, yeah, because I mean, as we, anytime any type of commune or community develops, what tends to happen is it just kind of breaks down into group sex.
Wow, oh my gosh.
And there's money involved. There's I would say the top three things in any type of commune are in no particular order: money and money laundering, manipulation, and group sex.
Well, okay. Well, let me tell you something, James.
Yep.
I haven't put a single cent into this. They've only given me everything that I have.
Okay.
This cool corn main crown. Oh, my Harvest Moon Queen wand.
Of course, yeah.
These beautiful husk made clothes. Oh, and even my butter matron did my makeup for the Harvest Moon Festival.
Wait, now the butter matron does the makeup?
Well, yeah, every group of corn maid is assigned a butter matron who they help, grow and develop into grown women.
Of course, yeah. So the butter matrons, of course, are churning butter for what I assume is the corn feast.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also responsible for helping young ladies turn into developed women.
Yes.
You know what this sounds like code for?
What?
It sounds like the butter matrons are responsible for getting these women prepared for group sex.
Oh my gosh, James, and you and your group sex. Oh, they told me about you.
Wait, specifically about me?
Yeah, they did actually. They told me all about you. They said,
so the
we
people
don't
of the
trust James McGee, and I have to tell you something.
Yeah, please. I want to know
about this.
Yeah, I want to know why my name is circulating around the world of the Cornucopia Utopia and their fabled consensual abductions.
Because you're a naysayer. All you've been doing is raining all over my parade.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Tomorrow when I throw things in the fire, I don't know if I can do it.
Who are you talking to, Carla? Is that the butter matron?
When I throw my paper in the fire, that includes you.
So wait, so if I'm understanding correctly, there's going to be something that represents me, and I'm going to be thrown into the fire, which is lit around the great structure?
Yeah, the great structure, the man that's made out of wicker.
So the man that's made out of wicker, you're going to throw something that represents me. Also, who are you talking to off to your right shoulder?
I'm sorry. I know, I'm trying. I can't tell you everything. James, stop asking me questions. I'm not ready to answer anymore. I'm trying to tell you that I'm going to write your name down on a paper. I'm going to throw in tomorrow's Harvest Moon Festival fire after I light the Man of Wicker, and I'm going to say sayonara to you. So I'm not going to see you anymore after this. I'm sorry.
This
I'm
is
not
your
sorry. This is my chosen life. I am now part of Cornucopia, and I will protect everything it stands for, and will not deal with outsider naysayers anymore who are trying to ruin my Colonel Pop-Off.
Your Colonel Pop-Off?
Yeah, I haven't been able to reach Pop-Off, and they told me it's all because of you, because you won't let me be happy.
Yeah, you know what this sounds like? This sounds like classic cult behavior that leads to group sex.
Oh my gosh, I know you won't let go of the group sex. I've been trying.
Look, how about this? How about this? How about we make an agreement, Carla, if I may propose such?
I'm listening.
First, I make the active effort to stop being so much of a naysayer. I'll take my foot off of the group sex pedal. I'll be open to your ideas, but at the same time, I would like for you to not burn anything involving me in effigy. And we take a breath, and maybe we start to understand each other's positions a little bit better. Is that the corn? Is that the corn butter matron?
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah. What's her name?
I can't tell you that. I can't reveal her identity.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, that's fair. I don't want to push.
No, James, I have to do this. I have to say goodbye to you.
Okay.
There's nothing you can say. They told me that you would try to talk me out of it, that you were a wordsmith, you're a man of words, and that you would try to get my head, and that you would try to talk me out of the cornucopia. But you know what? I have the power of Cobb, and you can't break this.
Yeah, you know what? This is true. I am a wordsmith. I am a man of words. And you have the power of Cobb. Can I ask you a question, Carla?
Okay, sure. This is the last time that you can talk to me. I hope you know what that means, and you don't even seem like you're upset about it.
Does Cobb stand for anything?
Cobb is my inner power, and I am connected to the Cobb.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
And right now, Cobb's telling me that maybe I should say goodbye forever because you don't even care.
No, I think I do care, and in the name of that, I want to propose something. If you'll give me a moment.
Okay.
Now, as I'm preparing, would you like to regale anyone right now watching tonight's show with the power of Cobb? What does it mean to have the power of Cobb?
Well, I didn't think that I would have to speak the good word of Cornholio, but and technically I'm not supposed to because I am only a lowly corn maiden. But okay. The power of Cobb. The power of Cobb can be found within, deep with your core. You have your family, which is represented by you and your fellow colonels, and together you can pop off and slide into the buttery goldenness of Cornholio. Ascend, 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 you, my friends, maids, matrons, brethren. Oh, I can't even talk about this.
No, that was lovely, Carla. And now I'm prepared. I want to show you something.
What?
Carla, I want to thank you so much for being here tonight. And if there's anything that I can do to help, I'm willing to do that. And I hope to see you next week. Just know that I'm thinking about you, and I'm so sorry that you can't hear any.
There's nothing with my eye. No. James, I gotta go.
Bye, Carla.
Bye.
It's always a good sign when one of your guests is crying when they're leaving the show. Now, here's the thing. I asked her to wink once if she was in danger, and I think she gave me 3 distinct winks. Does that mean triple the danger? It could mean triple the danger. Well, that's Carla Mah. In fairness, I may have been a little heavy on the group sex, but as someone who's interested in cults, That's what they're all about, right? Everyone, we agree on this. Money laundering, group sex, and such. Well, what I want you to do if you're in the chat right now is I want you to begin assembling to put together a search party to, I guess what we could say is consensually re-abduct Carla Mah back into safety. That would be great. Let us move on with the show. It is 9:23 p.m. Our next guest, again, as mentioned, is a friend of the old Instagram Live days. At one point, I knew her to be the most irritated person on Instagram. In recent conversations, I believe her spirit to have been graced with happiness and optimism, but we're going to see if we can change that. Let's welcome actor, singer, performer, dancer, fruit and vegetable monger to the show, Lisa Palmieri.
Hey there.
Lisa, how's that for an intro?
That's amazing. I've never seen such a long list.
You know what?
Go on. We can go on.
We can, but there's only about, 45 minutes left in the show, or a little 35 minutes. Can I have been part of a cult, Lisa?
No, I've never been part, but I think someone I know was part of the Masons.
The Masons? Can you take me through it? The way that you presented that dialogue was very suspicious.
The Masons.
Yeah. What are the Masons?
Some sort of weird cult, but I don't know what it's about. Like, I tried not to figure that shit out. It scared me a little bit. I'd rather be in the unknown.
Okay, so now I know what I'm going to be searching once the show's over. I'm going to do a deep dive on the Masons. Lisa, how's it going? How you been?
I'm good. I've been working like an animal. I had my first day off last week. I worked 40 days straight.
Yeah, tell everyone watching what you do.
So I work at the Jean Market with my dad, and we sell tomatoes and fresh produce, like everything, garlic, ginger, everything. We got it all. And apples. Yeah. We've launched to apples.
Okay, so after all these years, this fruit stand you've got finally features apples.
No, it's vegetable stand. It's primarily vegetables.
Has that caused a stir with anyone where they go to the stand? They're like, "What? You're doing apples now? I thought it was just vegetables. It's just you've added apples now."
Apples? I don't understand. Before you were only doing vegetables.
Now I see you've got apples. I'm gonna go to Antonio's stand. Anyways, I'll see you tonight at dinner.
See you later, hermanos, huh?
Yeah. You're in my brain, your mom is shopping at the stand. So you sell vegetables. You're now selling apples. You sell fruit and ginger. You've done 40 days straight. What has it been like working in an open air market in the summer? We had a hot summer during the time of COVID-19. Lisa, take us through this.
It was a bit rough at the beginning during the plants because I was had so much anxiety because my dad's a little older and he was there and people used to come, remember, like straight in my face with no mask.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. But now people are really good because they made the masks mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone wears their mask. There's also a guy who puts a mask, but he cuts the middle and he walks around the market all day.
But does he have anything over the mouth or, so he's
picture like the mask, like he takes a blue mask, he puts it around and he cuts a rectangle to like prove a point.
Okay, so he's what you're saying, a cool guy.
Exactly.
And just nobody does anything about this guy who's like kind of like doing a bit of an up yours, the bucking convention and the rules.
Yes, and no one does anything. Like I just ignore him. Whenever he wants to buy something, I just turn around. I don't even feel like serving him.
Way, yeah, we don't have time for rebels in our lives, Lisa.
No, let's just live our lives. We're just poverachas trying to live our lives, right?
Yeah, that's the way that I would explain myself, a poveracha trying to live my life. Now, Lisa, I had during my introduction mentioned that you, at some point during the time of COVID, you went through a phase of being highly irritable in your Instagram stories. Yeah. I would like for you to tell me some of the most irritating things you have dealt with this summer.
Okay, this summer, let's talk. Okay, well, it's occurred to me that when I'm eating at the market and someone says bon appetit, it pisses me off.
Yeah, so is this just like a passerby who sees you eating like a sandwich and they're like, "Hey, bon appetit, madame."
Yes. It's like, why do I have to like thank you for saying bon appetit? Like I'm in the middle of my meal. Leave me alone. Just don't look at me.
Yeah, don't look at me. I think so strangers are passing by and saying bon appetit?
Bon appetit. Bon appetit. No, it's
okay. I have a question. Is this men saying this or women?
All.
They're So basically you're getting unsolicited bon appetits from the public.
The public, like they're walking by, you know, they're looking at my stand, and like I'm sitting at my dad's office, like it's like we made our table with a nice chair, you know, in the outside.
Yeah.
And I'm eating my salad, I'm eating my sandwich, my head's down, I'm not looking up. I even purposely don't look up.
Yeah.
And they're just like, bon appétit, madame. Salad bon.
What do you say in response? You're like, merci beaucoup.
Like, yeah, like I'm just like, I don't even look up and I'm like, merci. That's literally what
Okay, so it's like a passive aggressive thank you.
Yeah, because I feel like such a bitch, but
no, you know what? No, you know what? I agree with you. In fact, I would like to, in the way that Carla is going to throw some type of effigy of me and burn it, I would like for you to exercise your demons. Lisa, as part of our show, sometimes we do something called role playing, in which you play a role and I play a role. Some people call it acting, and some people call it traditionally improv.
Okay.
But we have our own dialogue on this show. It's a roundabout way of saying things. I would like for you to get into character. I want you to pretend. Now, I want you to pretend that what would you traditionally be eating at the market on your break?
Like either a sandwich from Parma, you know,
Yeah.
the cafe next door,
Great.
or a salad with like tuna and chicken and shit.
Okay, great. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine, let's go with I want to see the sandwich in your hand. How would you hold the sandwich? This is great. We're back to our old days of improv. Lisa, okay, so it's a sub sandwich. You got a sub sandwich.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
It's a sub, or you're about to break into saxophone. No one makes me feel funnier than Lisa Palmieri. Yeah, you're playing. Yeah, and if this was a band, and Lisa Palmieri on the sub, you've got a sub sandwich. I want you to be eating this sub, and I'm gonna be a passerby. I'm going to say bon appetit to you in French, and I want you to respond the way that you wish you could respond in French. Let's make this a bilingual affair. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have you eating the. I'm gonna come into view here. Yeah, you're eating the sandwich. Oh, bon appetit.
Mais ça va. Keep on walking.
All right. So, yeah. I like that. I like that we were supposed to do it in French, but it was mostly English.
Sorry, I did say ça va.
Oh yeah. You gave the person a bit of both.
And I said Chris at the end.
Oh, you muttered a little bit. So it was a French English sandwich. How did that feel?
Felt good. I wish I could say it to their face, but I do tell them off sometimes. It's like my patience level really went down in 2020.
So how do you tell these people off, Lisa?
Well, because like I hate people who are rude, because I know I get irritated fast, but I'm a very happy person. So
I agree with this. I agree. You're a very energetic person, very bright, light up a room.
Thank you. And I just like I'm saying hi to a woman, like bonjour madame, ça va bien? Like, so you know, you just say hi back, and then what would you like? Whatever. I said bonjour to this woman. I'm like, bonjour madame. Whoa, j'ai pas besoin de rien, je regarde. Mad.
Yeah.
Like she's like, ça va madame, like j'ai pas besoin de rien.
You know what it was is she was the Lisa in this situation.
I think she was.
You were basically giving her, without saying it, a bon appetit.
We swapped.
Yeah.
Her bon appetit. Good call. That's
I like these extreme close-ups.
Good call.
So what did you say to her when she's like, no, I don't need any help. I'm fine.
She's like, I don't need, but she said something that really got to me. She's like, I'm not ready yet. Like she said in French, like, mais je suis pas prête, madame.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, okay. And like, she's like, I look at her, I'm like, okay, madame, envoie-moi un courriel quand tu seras prête.
You said that?
Yes.
Okay, so for people who don't understand French, Lisa responded. Lisa said to this woman, can I help you? She said, whoa, ma'am, I'm not ready yet. I'll get to you when I'm ready. Lisa responded with, okay, send me an email when you're ready. How did this lady respond?
Oh. And she walked away.
Okay, so you lost the customer.
It felt amazing though.
Yeah, I believe it. Was anyone able to bear witness to that interaction?
No, but I did tell my father, and my dad doesn't like rudeness, so he understood why I reacted that way.
Yeah. Okay, so rude customers, rude passersby, unsolicited bon appetits. What else has gotten under your skin this summer?
People who wear masks by themselves in their own cars.
Okay, take me through why this bothers you.
It's like you might as well be just driving like this
Mm-hmm.
for 20 minutes by yourself. Like just
Yeah.
look at people like this. It's the
Right.
same thing to me. Like it's like why are you wearing your mask in your car by yourself?
Right. What's the concern? Now, I suspect the feeling is they're worried that COVID germs have seeped into their Prius.
Yeah. Good car choice.
Well, that was the first one. Everyone knows me as a real big car guy. As in, I don't know how to drive one, nor have I ever.
Really?
I've never driven in my life. I tried once in a parking lot and I got scared. I know I present as a pretty fearless young man, but
it's such a like a risque. Like I feel like you would have driven.
Yeah, those are the ways that people. How would you describe James? Yeah, I think he's a car guy, and he's also a little risque. So people who wear masks by themselves in a car, you don't like it.
No.
Are you sympathetic to the idea that they're worried about COVID in their own car? You have no patience for that.
I think it's like half of them forget they have it on.
Okay.
And they're just driving by themselves with their mask.
Yeah.
Which that's okay, but like I think some of them are just like, this is a good idea. I
Okay.
feel confident about this plan.
Okay, so you're not down with people. You want them to only wear it when they're helping, not pass this potentially deadly virus around.
Wear it outside. Wear it wherever, anywhere. But it's like wearing it alone in your house.
Yeah, which I'm sure some people do.
Mask. Yes, I saw an old lady in the back in St. Leonard wearing her mask because she was washing her dishes. Okay. Those are the same motherfuckers who are wearing their mask.
So you were like walking by and you saw an old lady washing her dishes wearing a COVID mask in her own home?
In her own home.
Okay, so they are wearing it in their home. Okay, so rudeness, unsolicited bon appetit, solo COVID mask wearing. What else has gotten under your skin, Lisa? This is great.
This is great. What else? I can't take bad coffee anymore.
You can't take. Okay, so you're not getting your coffee from the Couche-Tard or Bonsoir.
No, I can't do it.
So you've gone full Italian at this point, Lisa.
Yeah. I can't even have the French way of making the cappuccino. Like I can't even just have like the espresso shot with some foam. I'm like, I don't want it. I want a cappuccino.
Yeah. So you don't want a latte. You want the cappuccino. Oh,
the excessive milk like hurts my soul.
Okay, well, so you want to taste the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I wasn't like that. That's a thing, like before I'd be like, okay, like I like the milk, but now it's like I can taste the cow, like it's like
okay. Now, how do you feel about alternative milks? Okay,
I don't use them.
So now have you kind of funneled down where you're purchasing your coffee from or where you're even making your coffee?
Where I'm purchasing? No. I always, I have funneled. Yes, I have.
Can I take a guess of where you purchase your coffee?
Take a wild one.
Okay, you live in the Mile End?
Yes.
I think you're going to Olympico.
You got it.
Of course I did.
With the lineups that there is.
Yeah, see, you want to know why I think you're going to Olympico and not Social?
Yeah, how did you know that one?
Because you're not a 70-year-old man watching soccer. Sitting around all day yelling at other old men.
It's amazing. And they just, when you walk by there, they're all staring. It's like a thing. They just stare at everything that walks by them.
Yeah. They're like living, breathing statues.
Yes.
So you're going to Olympico, you're getting a cappuccino.
Yeah. And in the market, I get cappuccinos there as well.
And where are you getting them at the market?
At Parma.
Okay.
Solid coffee.
Okay, so this is a pretty good list of things that have grinded your gears over.
Did you rank them?
Yeah, did we rank them? I feel like my favorite one was
I want to remember them.
You being bothered by people wearing their mask. That's the best one. That's the best one. I think we need to put a positive spin on this. Is there anything you're looking forward to now that the season is changing? The air is crisper. The leaves have turned colors and they're falling. What comes next in the world?
Time of year.
Yeah.
Maybe good things. Maybe hopefully everything's going to be fine. Maybe the restaurants will open after a month.
Yeah.
I am trying to stay positive because I feel bad for restaurants. I really.
Yes.
you know?
Were you going to restaurants? You were like, when they reopened, you were like, you know what? I'm going to go.
Yeah. Like I went like the first time was the first night, but then
Yeah.
after that, I waited like a full month. It's like I
Yeah.
scared myself. So I went all in and then I scared
Yeah.
myself.
Now, were you going to bars as well?
No, no, no,
No.
no.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. I'm like,
Yeah. So you went to a restaurant. So you were like, you know what? I'm going to live my life a little bit.
yeah, exactly. I went and I have been like, you know, but I like to sit outside. I feel good sitting outside. I do most of
Sure.
that. Or like the places with like the ones who actually put the glass. That was good.
Mm.
When I went to Magog, it's like COVID didn't exist in these places.
Yeah, I think they're just getting COVID now. They're on a delay. They're just getting COVID. They also, I think they only got SARS last year. Everything in like outside of Montreal, like the further like Eastern Township or whatever, the further you get, they're only getting
less.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they've got like a backlog of diseases they're still waiting for. Yeah.
SARS last year.
Yeah.
Was good.
Yeah, they're still waiting for Crohn's disease. This is the only show where on the online talks about Crohn's disease.
I feel like you were proud of that one. You're like,
I was trying to think of what's a disease that won't stir the pot too much.
Yeah, Crohn's. Good.
Yeah, Crohn's. Yeah, it's livable. You can live with it. Yeah.
We're good.
It's not like we're making fun of the disease. We're making fun of Magog, if anything. I'm reducing the town of Magog to being nobody's.
Nobody's. And very late.
They're late to a lot of parties, including medical problems. Lisa, you had mentioned that you have been doing a lot of auditions.
Yeah.
That's a positive thing.
Yeah, that was a great thing. And I feel like I'm very lucky. My agent's great, and she's been getting me a lot of stuff. Like it's mostly commercial things, but actually some roles for like movies of the week and stuff like that, which is good, you know?
So are you going to be, or is the hope that you're going to be in a Lifetime movie or a Hallmark movie?
Like a Hallmark movie. My dream is to be in like a really tacky Hallmark Christmas movie.
Oh, that would be, that's now my dream, is that you are in one of those movies. Like I want to be like around like, because they start them really early. So it's November 2nd and I'm watching like A Magical Christmas and I turn it on and it's you and there's some guy who's like, oh, do you need help with picking out a Christmas tree?
Yeah, exactly.
And then we know what's going to happen.
But it's so not me, you know, also that it's like the opposite of me.
Yeah, I think what happens in this story is like you guys are hitting it off, but then you see him wearing a COVID mask alone in his car. So you're like, I don't know about this guy. And then someone called, like you guys, like you're frustrated with him. Like, I can't be with a guy who's so cautious. And then the lady who runs the bookstore is like, Lisa, did you hear about Philip? He has Crohn's disease. You have to go visit him in the hospital.
And then a woman passes by from outside. Bon appetit.
Yeah. Bon appetit. You're having your cappuccino, and it's never cold in those movies. They're always outside, and like they see like it's like the perfect type of snow.
Yeah, they have like small sweaters. They're like, everything's fine. They're all they all have rosy cheeks.
Yeah, and the Christmas is always like, what? You're not coming to the Christmas launch party tonight? What's that? Oh, it's in the town square. There's dancing and hot chocolate.
The town square. Like, who has a town square anymore? We don't have one.
No, Magog's just getting one. Magog's just getting one. They're just getting a town square. That's where they're doing their COVID testing.
The town square.
Yeah, the town square. Lisa, I think we did it. I think we had a great segment together.
You're the best. I think we did it.
How do you like the new digs? How do you like this change of pace?
This. I just like I can't see like what's going on. Like I can't see who's seeing it. With the other one, I could see who's seeing it. I just don't know what's going on now.
Once we get off air, I'm going to give you the life hack of how you can see everything happening at the same time.
There's a life hack.
I'm going to give you a life hack or a tech hack, however you want.
I really enjoyed this, and I'm going to be on hopefully soon.
Yes, I'll be in touch next week.
Sounds good.
And you'll be like, James, I can't be there. I have to find a parking spot. So always like very specific problems.
It's funny. I tell you, because I literally have the exact reason. And I tell you.
Yeah. And I believe it. I'm never like, Lisa's like dragging me through the mud here with a reason. Crazy. Yeah. We'll put it together, Lisa. We'll get you back soon. Okay.
Parking spot. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Take care, Lisa.
Bye.
That's Lisa Palmieri. I remember back in the day when we were getting up to the 50th episode, we were doing the best guests of episode 50. Lisa was on that list, and that's just an all-time great guest. And hopefully she finds a parking spot one of these days. Folks, we're not going to be here tomorrow night. We do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But on Friday, we've got a very fun show on the way. Carmen Rose's twin brother, Connor Rose, will be back to guest host On the Couch with Carmen Rose, hosted by Connor Rose. How did his love life shape up in the past week? We'll find out. Also this week on Friday will be Raylan Carson doing some comedy. I can't wait. Tell your mom, dad, auntie, unkie, brother, sister, Grammy, Grampy. Tell your best friend. Tell your worst enemy to tune in Friday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let us move on to our next guest. This person has been here a variety of times. Sometimes they're cool. Sometimes they're absolutely cruel to me. This person is a business aficionado, probably likes a good cup of coffee or probably drinks the worst possible coffee. It's time to take care of business with Mean Business. Mean Business.
Hey, what's going on? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mean Business.
All right, we'll see you in the chat. I'm
we'll see
trying a new setup.
Yeah, we'll see in the chat. Mean Business, do you like a good cup of coffee?
No. Terrible coffee only.
You only drink bad coffee?
I drink cold coffee, not iced coffee. Coffee that's gone cold.
Okay, so you make a pot of coffee, you don't touch it, and then how long do you wait until you drink it?
Until it's at least room temperature.
Okay, so
I've got a sensitive tongue.
You have a sensitive tongue? How'd that happen?
Oh, you know.
Do I?
Maybe.
It sounds like you're
Do
trying
you?
to... It sounds like you're... Well, I'd like to say that it sounds like you're making some type of sexual innuendo.
Am I?
Well, you tell me.
Maybe I am.
Now, you talk about drinking room temperature coffee. Right now, you're drinking a Coors.
Yeah, a piping hot Coors.
You boiled some beer for the show tonight?
I boiled some beer.
Okay, well, earlier
I drink my beer hot and my coffee cold.
Yeah, okay, so a bit of a...
Sorry, my nose is running.
Yeah, your nose is running. What's that from? Do I know?
I think you do.
Okay, great. Earlier on, Carla Mah was here. Mean Business, have you ever been part of a cult?
I've been a cult leader.
Oh, you've been... Yeah, can you tell me a bit about your cult?
Yeah, it was we were the meanies.
The meanies? Okay.
Yeah, it was me. I was King Mean, and there was my disciples who were the meanies, and well, that got a bit out of hand.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, people, they liked me too much. They followed me too loyally.
Wait, so you wanted people to only follow you mildly?
I wanted a casual following.
Okay,
but they kept demanding my attention.
People came on too strong, is what you're saying.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, Mean Business, I'm glad you're here tonight.
And then I blew it all up.
Literally or figuratively?
Oh, you can guess what I'm
saying. Do I know?
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Every time you pop by, you regale us with one of your new business ideas.
Why'd you say that so slow?
Business ideas?
You said one of your business ideas.
Well, I guess because sometimes they're not necessarily business ideas as much as they seem to be get-rich-quick schemes.
Okay, well, I mean, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, that is one way of putting it. It seems to me that you've opened yourself a vape shop.
Yeah, I have. This is it. This is it, man. It's,
yeah, well, let's go through this slogan you got there. Stop smoking.
Let me just duck down because I'm too tall. I blocked the slogan.
Yeah, are you standing right now?
I'm standing, yeah.
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 7'1".
Okay, 7'1".
Yeah. You know, I was almost a basketball player.
What happened?
I dunked on the wrong guy.
What? And so what? He found a way to stop you from entering the world of basketball?
Yeah.
How'd he do that?
He a smear campaign.
So he launched a smear campaign against you?
Yeah. He said he spread a bunch of fibs.
So what were he spread some fibs. How old was this kid? 10?
He was 16 years old, and he spread fibs about me.
Spreading fibs. What were some of the fibs?
I dunked on him when I was playing in a pickup game of basketball against a bunch of teens, and he spread fibs amongst the neighborhood that I was on performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, so that was one of his fibs that got you banned from playing basketball, business?
Yeah, I couldn't handle the shame.
Okay, yeah. Have another hot beer there. So take us through what makes your vape shop special.
Well, firstly, we talked about the slogan, which is stop smoking, start vaping.
Yep.
Which I am 100% behind. I know your previous guest was a smoker, but or did you talk about that, or was that?
No, we didn't talk about that. No.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Anyway,
I think the word that she used was big time smoker.
Big time, yeah. Well, I used to be addicted to cigarettes, so I got out of that game because apparently it's bad.
Yeah, you got out of the cigarette game?
I got out of the cigarette game, and I got into the vaping game.
Yeah.
But it's not just purely a vape shop.
Of course, most of your businesses that you profile on this show tend to be two things into one. You had, I believe, what was it, a mobile sex shop?
I had a sex shop / COVID tools shop. So
right.
That included such thing as dildo distancing sticks and disinfecting lube.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then I had a COVID cures and cured meats shop.
Right, and then the COVID center part of your store closed, and it just became a butcher shop.
That's true, but it closed for a good reason. That kind of transitions us into this vape shop. You see, we discovered at the COVID cures and cure meat shop that the only way to get the COVID cure into the bloodstream, into the body, is through the lungs. Did you know that, James?
Okay, so
James, did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. That's why I'm asking a follow-up question.
Okay.
You're telling me that the most optimal way to cure the COVID-19 virus is in the lungs?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Is to get the antibodies into the lungs.
Okay. Tell me more.
More?
Well, yeah, you haven't really explained your business.
Okay, yeah. So here's what we're doing. I've co-opted this vape shop, and
so you didn't even open the vape shop?
No, I co-opted it.
Okay.
And I've been injecting COVID vaccine into vape juice.
Okay, so if people want to go to this vape shop, stop smoking, start vaping. If they say, you know what, let me try the cotton candy vape, they'll not only be inhaling cotton candy flavored vape juice, they'll be inhaling a COVID vaccine.
Well, we're in our trials still, James. It's not, it hasn't been approved for the general public, but it's been given some good results on a couple of test subjects.
Okay, can you take us through some of these test results and the subjects?
Well, let me show you an example.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, it's a lot of dead air here.
Here we go. See this kid?
Yep.
This kid was on an intubator 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we can't. You're blocking him.
Hold on.
Okay, so he was on an intubator and now he's smoking like the coolest kid in the yard.
Yeah, check this shit out. Slow motion. Sucks in the cure. Sucks in the cure. Spits it out. Spits it out into perfect O's. Oh, hungry? Come to my vape shop.
Okay, so not only have you co-opted the vape shop, you've also co-opted a portion of the O. Henry slogan.
Is that the O. Henry slogan?
Yeah, it's Oh Hungry, O. Henry.
Oh, okay. Well, it's also Oh Hungry, Oh Come to my vape shop.
Yeah. So I would suggest, I think you've already got one slogan. It's stop smoking, start vaping.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot your own slogan.
I forgot about that.
So take me through how this test subject is doing now outside of being able to nail a lot of sick vape tricks.
All right, so check this out. 2 weeks ago, as I said, he was on an intubator in a hospital. And I got his parents to sign a consent form.
How old is this guy?
This kid? 16 years old.
16 years old, okay.
16 years young, though, now. He's got a whole life ahead of him.
Yeah, true.
So his parents signed the form, and I snuck some vapor and COVID cure into his intubator.
Wait. Why did they have to sign the form if you're sneaking it in?
Because there was a bit of fine print on the form.
But that didn't answer my question at all.
Just go with me, James.
What's the form for if you're sneaking in the antidote?
Well, to be honest, James, the form is that I own all the rights to this kid now.
Okay, so the parents...
They were adoption papers.
Okay,
this is my son.
So the forms had nothing to do with vaping. You just adopted another kid.
No, I own all the rights to this kid.
And what's his
Johnny
name?
Boy.
Yeah, Johnny. What was his name beforehand?
Timmy Man.
Timmy Man, and you've renamed him Johnny Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you take me through all of your children?
Now he's Johnny Mean.
Yeah, Johnny Mean, of course. Yeah, Johnny Boy Mean. Now, from what I understand, you have a 69-year-old son, a 64-year-old son, and a 62-year-old son.
That's
correct. You had a daughter that you lost to gun violence.
Gun violence. Hey, say no to guns.
Yeah, say no to guns. Is that another slogan?
Yeah.
And now you've got a 16-year-old son.
That's, well, I mean, adopted, but sure, yes.
Yeah.
Look how talented he is, James.
Yeah. Well, it's so nice to see. So nice to see you encouraging your son.
I'm so proud of him. Sometimes at home, he sits on my knee.
He sits on your knee?
Yeah, I bounce him up and down.
Well, he's 16.
Yeah. And I tell him tales of yore, you know? What it was like in the old days.
Well,
and
yeah,
he
what
tells
old
me
days?
about what the kids are up to, like with their Pokemon Go and such.
Those are your old days?
No, that's what he tells me. We exchange stories.
Yeah, what story did you tell him?
I told him.
Yeah, you're getting real smoky in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Whoa.
What's some of the stories you're telling him?
Me? Well.
Yeah.
I told him about the moon landing.
Yeah. How old were you at the moon landing?
I was an old man.
Wait. You were an old man during the moon landing?
Well, what was I? I was about, I guess I was about 20.
Okay, you're about 20. So yeah, the moon landing was, it was in 1969. So you were 20 in 1969, which makes you currently.
I guess I was 30.
Yeah. Okay. So you're 30. So you're older. Yeah, you're older.
Sorry, it was a long time ago, James. It was like 50 years ago. So I told him about the moon landing. I told him about the Challenger explosion. I told him about.
Only telling him about space stuff.
I told him about the Carl Sagan show.
I didn't know that you were so interested in the universe and the galaxy.
Oh, there's a lot of wacky stuff up there, James. Sometimes I just do some rails and just stare at the stars.
Okay, so you got a 16-year-old adopted son who had COVID that you believe to have cured with by sneaking in your COVID antidote into his vape juice, and you're doing cocaine and talking about space.
Yeah. You pretty much summed it up in a line. That's why you're the king.
Yeah, that's the first time you've complimented me, Mean Business.
Hey, I'm happy. You've really taken it up a notch. You know, with these subs, you're finally making a bit of money. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the show. Well, I haven't made any money, but the show has made money.
Hey, chat, all the chat, Jamesies out there.
Oh, is that what you're calling the viewers of the show, the Jamesies?
What is it, the homies? What do you call them?
We could call them the homies, the homers.
The homers, all the homers out there. Follow the channel, subscribe, support the show. James needs all the help you can get. You know, this guy, he basically lives the life of a homeless vagrant.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean?
You live below the poverty line. I saw you on the street the other day begging for change.
No, that wasn't me. I mean, the first part was true. The second part is not.
And I walked by a restaurant the other night, and I could have sworn I saw you in there jerking your pecker.
Yeah, that was not me. That was an employee of the store.
Oh, Well, then it definitely wasn't you, because I'm pretty sure you don't have a job.
Yeah, that's correct. I lost my job due to COVID-19.
Hey, take the cure. Go back to work.
Well, I don't have COVID-19.
Well, I mean, it's also preventative, James. You smoke one of my vapes every day, guaranteed you're not going to get COVID, you're not going to get SARS, you're not going to get
Crohn's
whatever
disease.
Lucien Bouchard had.
yeah, Lucien Bouchard?
Lucien Bouchard.
Yeah. Well, you're not from Quebec.
So?
Well,
you
yeah.
I know the political landscape of Canada.
Well, I mean, you didn't know how to say his name.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
All right,
what,
great.
You want me to follow that up with something?
No, I think we're fine. Mean business.
James.
Yeah, any any last words for
mean business?
Yeah.
Any last words? What is this? Am I getting put on the electrocuted on the chair right now?
Yeah,
because I've been there before, James.
Wait, you hold on.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to kill me.
Wait, so you've been in an electric chair?
Oh yeah.
What were the circumstances? You were
I was on death row.
For what?
For I don't want to get into it too
much. Yeah, so you were sentenced to death.
Yeah.
And you somehow survived.
I survived the electric chair, and they couldn't prosecute me again because of double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy?
You never heard of that? You can't be tried for the same crime twice.
Well, now we've known that you've been so clearly you've at least been accused of committing a heinous crime.
Oh yeah, I was innocent.
You were innocent. Okay, well, maybe we can get into that next time. Have another bump. Mean business. Thanks so much for being here. Any last words?
Yeah. Somebody stop me.
All right. So in addition to co-opting a vape store, Mean Business is co-opting lines of dialogue from Jim Carrey movies and O. Henry commercials. Folks, that is our show tonight. That is our show. Before we let you go, a reminder that we will be back on the airwaves right here on twitch.tv/@home-with-James on Friday at 9:00 p.m. We will be back on Sunday morning. That's right. It is our first weekend special episode every first Sunday of the month, which will fall on this upcoming Sunday. We will be live with a very different type of show, a different tone, a different tune, a different energy. It's Sunday morning. We're going to have our coffee, or maybe some tea drinkers will also be enjoying a hot beverage. And I know some of you have been asking, hey, James, what time is the show taking place? You can tune in right here at 11:00 a.m. on twitch.tv/@home-with-James. So stay connected to us on all of our social media platforms, which is purely Instagram at Home with James Show, or you can follow me at It's James McGee on Instagram. I want to thank Mean Business. I want to thank Lisa Palmieri. I want to thank Carla Mah, and God, let's pray for her and her safety. I got to thank Big Rig in the tech booth. Until then, folks, thanks for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Your support touches me right there in my otherwise crusty little heart. I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell, and be well.